Eric. I swear to God,
It's Nick's fault. Nick made me
I
do
didn't.
it.
My language has been clean the entire time we've been live. I don't know what you're saying, sir.
Oh,
Yeah.
since we've been live, but just previous to that point,
That's
yeah,
why our host, our generous host, tells us that he's going live.
I
Eric,
Ladies and
shan't cut
gentlemen,
again today. God,
I
that's a
can't work
lie.
under these conditions.
I can't either.
Yeah, I know. Eric's just out here saying the fuck word.
Gee. Oh, well, it was nice to get paid by Twitch.
That seal is now broken.
At least once.
Well, now that we're demonetized, guys.
I know, guys. Frankie just set a record for viewers, and this is how we're gonna do him.
Not a guarantee, is it? That
Frankie,
we're
I need the link,
demonetized?
man.
No, it's not a guarantee I'll get demonetized, but not on Twitch, but YouTube.
I got you on the link right
YouTube,
now.
if it's in the first 30 seconds.
Oh,
Really?
man.
I did not know
Or not
that.
first 30 seconds, it's first, I think, like, minute. They screen the first
Why?
minute
What
of
is the
every...
point of that? That's so silly.
Yeah.
So,
I
like,
have no
after a
idea.
minute, I can just say whatever
Yes.
vitriol I want to?
Yes. And then it takes reports, but they screen, like, the first minute of a live stream for swears.
There we go.
Fucking-
Guys, link is posted in OOC for those that need it.
Bless you.
And
Give me
JD,
that
take it away.
Now to make a burner account to troll.
Oh, I don't want to take it away yet. I wasn't ready. I needed the link 10 minutes ago, man.
We're already...
Okay. That's not my fault. I've been here.
We're
was
late.
Here.
We're late.
For a very important what? No. Anyway, ladlemen and gentleys, boys, girls, children of all ages. May the gods preserve us. We're here. So,
Storyteller has
Josh,
already gone mad.
it
Sorry.
sounds like you were getting ready before we went live to begin giving us the recap for the folks at home. I know I don't believe at the moment there are any folks at home, but let's go ahead and get the recap.
Awesome. Always need those points for thaumaturgy.
Right?
Look, it's an expensive discipline. When last we left the Scourge Coterie and also Steward, they had been given another special mission. There is an unknown vampire, possibly 2, possibly 3, in the Brown Palace Hotel. And we're gonna get him and bring him to the prince. Dead or alive. Undead or alive. Dead or undead. Dead or undead.
Deader.
Yeah. Thank you. Much better. And last we left, well, we'd had some interesting development.
Yeah,
Interesting developments.
like the elevator door dinging just at the moment when you guys got the door opened and entered into complete pitch blackness. I believe
Well,
that's
we heard
Halo.
someone say
Oh,
say something along the lines of, "Oh fuck, man," and then pitch blackness. So we're dealing with a La Sombra. But I think we knew that because I remember the report mentioning that the
yeah, we
dude
did some
had
research.
no reflection. Yep. Can't trust them La Sombra as far as you can throw them. As far as Kyle can throw them.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ron's not throwing nothing.
And we rolled initiative.
We did.
And we rolled initiative.
So here we all are. The moment has come.
Yep.
We officially ready?
We are. So, Caleb and Kyle, if I recall correctly, had just stepped into the room as the lights went out.
Yes.
Ron and
Stuart,
Eric were keeping watch in the hallway.
where was Stuart? Remind me your positioning, Mike.
Stuart
You had
was
just
at
opened
the
the door.
door of 877, fishing the fiber camera under the door.
Oh yeah. Well.
Yeah, that's what prompted that person to say, "God damn it."
I think that was Caleb and Kyle walking in.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he was actually in the room next door.
Oh, that's
the
right.
empty
Yeah,
room next
yeah,
door.
that's right. Yeah, he did the old switcheroo on us.
Yep.
That wasn't nice.
Most things aren't nice.
So in we go.
Onward we row.
Chaos begets chaos. We are at the top of the initiative order. Ron, it is your turn. Bad
Now,
things are
to be
about to happen.
clear, the darkness has not extended out into the hallway. It's just the room that Caleb and Kyle are in, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. And the elevator door has dinged, but nobody has stepped from it yet, correct?
Well, it literally just dinged right now. It is your turn. You can see, you can hear people moving and getting ready to step out.
Okay. Ron is going to move into position, and the second these people come out of the elevator, well, maybe hopefully it's not people, but if a person comes out of the elevator, the first thing Ron is going to try to do is, let's see, I think I'm going to try to scare them off. Can I use presence to kind of just like, people see me and are like, you know what, maybe I don't want to come in here, and they go the other way like an intimidation? Or does presence
Well,
not work in that way?
that would be presence too. Dread gaze.
Ah, I have 2 dots of presence.
I know, right?
Beautiful. Okay, yeah, I think I'd like to, if I may, hold my action to dread gaze at those that may come out of the elevator to reduce the amount of witnesses to whatever the fuck is about to happen in this hotel room at weird odd hour in the morning. Or the hotel hallway, I should say.
Good call. All right. So you are standing by to do that as soon as you can see whoever's coming out of the elevator. Got it.
Yeah, like
Merrick,
I've
what about
literally
you?
turned my body that way and everything. Yep.
Can I try to make a perception alertness to try and gauge where this guy is in the room? Because I'm guessing I heard him exclaim.
You heard him, yes. From the open doorway, he was not visible from the hallway, which means he was probably around the corner in the room. But in the inky blackness that is the room, you have no way of knowing where he is.
All right. Then I know what I'm going to
I
do.
won't make you make it work.
So I'm going to spend 2 blood points to boost stamina to 5. And I am going to step into the doorway so nothing gets out without coming through me.
Okay. That is a good place to be.
Because he might be
Now here,
obfuscated.
I do have a question for you. If you want to make yourself an immovable object, do you want to put both of those points in stamina, which would allow you to resist damage but not necessarily prevent you from being moved? Or would you like to split them, one to strength and one to stamina?
You know, I got potence 3, so I'm going to just rely on that for my strength checks if I need one.
Fair enough. Okay. In that case, let's see. Steward, you are next.
I disappear.
Shocking.
Okay.
Good to know you have our backs.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, he's got his priorities.
He's setting up a sneak attack.
Indeed. All right. Kyle, you are in the room with Caleb. And it's your turn, buddy. You got just a glimpse of a guy around the corner to the left as you were going into the room before the lights went off.
Well, I know where the door is, right?
That's a good question. You walked straight in. You turned slightly to the left to catch the glimpse of the guy before the lights went off. Make an intelligence plus alertness roll for me. Your difficulty here is going to be a 6 as usual. Success on this roll will tell us how much attention you were paid, how far behind you is the door, that sort of thing.
Intelligence and what?
Alertness.
Oh, that one that he told me that I didn't need.
No, that's awareness.
You've
Oh,
got 2
okay.
successes. You're in pretty good shape. You are 5 steps into the room, and the door is basically directly behind you. If you took 5 long steps backwards, you would be back out in the light, you think. You would at least be back to the doorway.
I'm going to take 5 long steps back, and I'm going to slam the door. And I'm going to yell, "They got Caleb."
Now that shit is funny.
Kinda is.
It is. That's a good one.
Now we're talking.
Okay.
Come on.
So, Frankie, I want you to make a perception alertness roll. Actually, no, make it wits alertness to see if you are able to recognize Kyle as he steps out of the darkness and runs into you.
Two successes.
Right. That is more than enough to avoid a friendly fire incident. Kyle backs up out of the room. Kyle, let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any dots in subterfuge?
No.
How badly do you want to How badly do you want to sell the they got Caleb?
Bad enough to use a willpower.
Okay.
You got
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll a manipulation roll and add a automatic success for the point of willpower.
Fuck yeah, one
Botch.
success.
Thank God for
No,
the
I
point of
got one.
willpower.
Oh yeah.
One success.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Merrick? Kyle backs out of the room, pulls the door closed behind him as he comes out, and says, "They got Caleb."
So yeah, I need to ask you, do you want me to make an empathy roll to believe him? And if I believe him, do I need to make a self-control roll to not lose my shit because my best friend has been gotten?
Yeah, you better make that a perception plus empathy roll. Yeah,
Two
you're
successes.
pretty sure Kyle's full of shit.
Especially given the circumstances of the past couple
Yeah.
months. They ain't got him yet, asshole. You're just trying to let him.
Oh, I swear to God, the room went dark and I heard him yell.
I was standing right here, and he screams like a girl.
Who just successfully maxed out their mic?
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
Anyway, I do think we get to find out how much truth there is in Caleb's story. I mean, not Kyle's story. The answer for how much truth there is in Caleb's story is almost always none.
Yep. So, Merrick, you're pretty sure that Kyle is maybe stretching the truth a little bit with the whole "they got Caleb" thing. Caleb, inside the room, you are, well, blind, cut off, almost deafened. You feel sounds that you know you should be able to hear through the open door behind you are just muffled and distant and then gone completely. There's a soft thump that comes to you. And then all is silent. And then whispering to you out of the darkness. First to your right, then to your left, and then behind you. Man, your friends really like you. You must be special.
Any chance we could talk this out? I don't want to hurt you. I just gotta bring you to the prince.
Oh, that's all? I was planning on going to see him later tonight myself.
Scourge, it's our duty to bring you there. Coming willingly looks real good.
Huh?
I said coming
What'd you
willingly
say?
looks... Coming
Oh.
willingly looks real good.
Well, you know, that's me all over the place, man. I'm an upstanding citizen.
Willing to step out of the darkness with me? What was it, Ethan?
Yeah. Oh, wow, you guys are quick. You did your homework. Right on. Here, you know what? I'm gonna turn off the dark, and I'll let you step to the door and let everybody know that everything's cool, because, you know, I'd hate for there
Yeah.
to be some kind of weird misunderstanding.
Yeah. One of them's a gangrel, you understand?
Huh? Really?
Yeah.
Normal. Is that the
Apparently
one
we
that
got...
backed out of the room a minute ago?
Yeah, apparently we got the only spirit chicken.
Yeah. Weird. Those guys normally have bigger balls.
Motherfuckers.
He must really not like you.
We've had our differences.
The cloud of inky blackness filling the room begins to thin. It's a very strange phenomenon. It's like it is being drawn back into the body of the person who cast it forth, until you are standing in a hotel room. The lights are off, but the TV is on, and you can see the light from the TV. And there's this fairly handsome, dark-haired, square-jawed, good-looking guy standing there in front of you. And he smiles, and he says, "All right, lead the way, sir."
You companions. Caleb says as he's walking towards the door. Fellow kindred or ghouls?
Oh, my friends that were in the car with me?
Yeah.
Ghouls.
Okay.
I sent them out to find Carrie out for me.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, right. I have
Jesus
I would
Christ.
like to Look, it's been a while. And I've been spending all my energy sniping with Kyle. May I roll aspects?
Sure. Captain Facepalm. 2 successes.
Hey, that's
All right.
2 successes.
Congratulations. He's a vampire. He appears to be calm.
Okay.
It takes 3 successes to identify whether he's telling the truth or not.
Yeah, I know. I might use willpower on it, but for some fucking reason, I have no willpower.
Can't
Oh.
ever imagine why.
And you also
For
would have
some,
to. You also would have had to have declared that before making the roll.
yeah, no, neither here nor there. Caleb's gonna be okay. Caleb opens the door for the others. He's willing to come to the. He's willing to come willingly.
Aw, damn it. Okay.
Get my phone.
Better for
Okay,
everyone.
so, Ron, you hear this going on as the elevator dispenses 2 people, a man and a woman, probably in their mid to late 50s. They are having some difficulty getting out of the elevator. They've got a luggage cart from the lobby, and they've got a bag that is set sideways on it, and it's too long, and it's hung up in the elevator door, and the man's pulling on the thing, and the woman's pushing on it. And Frank, you've got to wait, and you can't pull on it yet. I've got to move the bag. You know, they're having this whole thing. They're making all of the noise of a 10-piece band that has just dropped a bunch of brass instruments down a flight of stairs. You don't think you have any particular reason that you would have to do anything crazy like, use vampiric powers to frighten them away. You're pretty sure they don't even see you. And then Caleb comes out of the room.
Test, hello. Okay.
The guy that comes out behind him actually does kind of look like Ethan Hawke in a very kind of generic kind of way. He's got the same basic facial features.
Wait, is Ethan Hawke a dude?
You don't know
Yes.
who
Yes,
real life
Ethan
Hawke
Hawke is a dude.
Oh my god,
Okay,
he's a
I'm
baby.
gonna
I was
remind
gonna say-
everyone that I'm not yet 30.
He's in a lot of current movies, but his
Yeah.
biggest roles have probably passed him. Have you ever seen Training Day?
Nope.
That's the one you should see. It's also got Denzel Washington.
Good.
That one I
movie.
know vaguely.
Yeah. Training Day was A+.
Fantastic
Shot me
performance
in the
by both
ass.
actors. Yep.
God damn.
King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Anyway, so how does everyone react to Caleb leading your new friend out of his hotel room?
Just 1 second, and I'm down.
He is wearing a pair of men's sleep pants and a t-shirt.
Yeah, don't trust it.
He is currently armed with the remote control for the television in the room.
This was way too easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't trust it either. Out of character, I don't trust. But
We're doing our job. He says he's going to see the prince. We're collecting
Yeah.
him to go see the prince. Until anything
You-
untoward happens, we are in agreement that we're all at the same goal.
Do you want to go see the prince in pajama pants? The Don Alonzo is a bit formal.
I have heard that about Denver. Yeah, if you don't mind, let me get dressed more appropriately. That'd be all right?
I'm gonna trust that Stuart is gonna follow him in there. So yeah, go ahead.
What's going on with the people at the elevator, JD? They still kind of hustle and bustle on their way out there, and just barely getting out of the elevator and stuff.
They make it off the elevator.
Okay.
And they are they are on their way down the hall towards you, and the woman is just nagging at the guy. I mean, left and right. I mean, just Harold, Frank, this is all your fault. Our reservation, if you had made the reservations when I told you to, yada, yada, yada. They are just absolutely going at it. You're not sure what has brought them to town, but this dude could not possibly be any more on his wife's shit list than what they appear to be right now. But weirdly enough, I would like everyone to please make perception plus empathy rolls.
Oh yeah.
Gotta check. Okay, got 5.
Damn.
Got 5 successes? Oh, 5
No,
dice.
5 dice. 5
Oh,
dice. 3
I thought he
successes.
said 5 successes.
No, I was
Yeah.
talking to myself. I was counting up how many die I get to roll.
Don't do that out loud.
Successes?
No more, Nick.
All right, so
Sorry.
2 successes,
It
2
causes me to
successes,
cuss.
3 successes, and 1, 2 successes, and 2 successes. Okay. So, it is really obvious to all of you that Ethan Hawke has something, metaphorically at least, up his sleeve. You don't know what it is.
Say it ain't so.
I know, right?
The
You don't know what it
Lasoma's
is.
tricky?
You don't know what it is, but he's definitely up to something.
Has he gone into his room at this point?
He has stepped back into the room.
Okay, Ron is going to turn his attention to Frank and Ethel or Mildred or whoever it is, and he's going to say, "Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice that you're having a bit of trouble with your bag. Can I help you to your room?" And he's going to give him just a winning smile and, you know, just perfectly
You,
nice, perfectly polite.
this seems like a great place to use the first dot of presence. Awe is a fantastic way to make yourself the center of attention
Oh,
to a group of
perfect.
mortals.
Thank you for
Please
that tip,
roll.
JD. Yes, I'd like to use awe.
Please roll charisma plus performance. Your target
Okay.
number is 7.
Target number 7, and let's see. Just need to find performance. Having a hard time with. There we go. Found it. Okay. Whoops. Try it again. There it is. 2.
Hey, fantastic. 2 successes is enough to capture the attention of both of them. They are more than happy to allow you to absolutely help them out. They are really struggling here. So,
Of course.
yeah.
And I just start moozing it up. What brings you into town? No. I hear that this thing is lovely this time of year. Blah blah
Okay.
blah.
So you're just
Just
schmoozing like a
yeah.
big dog.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look at the key in the gentleman's hand. Now remember, this hotel is a historic building,
Mm-hmm.
and it still has hard keys, mechanical keys rather than electronic keys.
Yeah. Okay.
He's holding the key to room 875,
Hmm.
the room that you found this guy hiding in.
Okay. To be clear now, did he enter back into room 877 or enter back
Nope.
into 875? Okay.
He went right back into the room you found him in.
Perfect. Um, and Ron notices this and says, "So which room are you all staying in?" And he looks further down the hallway as if he's trying to ascertain where their room is.
Oh, we're in 875. Wait, why is the door open?
Oh, we work
Ron's gonna
here, man.
frown.
There's been
Ooh.
there's been a little mix up. The guy from 877, he had a little bit too much to security. I'm getting him out of here. Your room will be fine. As a matter of fact, we'll comp you at night. Don't worry about it.
Merrick, how are you dressed?
Oh, I'm in my my bulletproof vest, like I said. I'm full blown.
He's in his
Wearing my
50
level
cent
3
tire.
armor with a baseball
God.
bat on my back.
You know, I'm gonna do something here to you, Frankie, that you may not appreciate, sir.
I can roll presents too, son.
Yeah, but right now you're trying to lie to the people, and you didn't say you were using presents
I'm
first.
really good at subterfuge. Let me roll it.
Manipulation plus subterfuge, please.
Yeah, no problem.
Guys, Merrick's cocky. I don't
1,
like
2,
this.
3,
Good
4
Lord.
successes.
You know what? The bulletproof vest must sell it because they believe you lock, stock, and barrel. Well, perhaps we should just go back to the desk and see if they've got a different room for us.
Maybe I can accompany you and help get this situation sorted out, Ron says,
Oh,
giving
that
the rest of the people a wink.
That would be so nice. Thank you so much.
And then just to let everybody know, my plan is to try to use Forgetful Mind on them
Yep,
to
I
make them
figured.
forget why they even fucking came to the hotel, so they go back to the desk very confused.
Oh God.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Teaching him to be a vent crew. It's so beautiful. Oh, baby's
So you're
all
going to
grown
make them
up and
forget why they came to the hotel in the first place?
Hmm.
That
Anything about for a
seems
moment?
that seems a lot more demanding than, you know, getting them to tell the front desk staff that there's a problem with the room and they need a new one.
Yeah, maybe that's a better route to go.
I mean, I'm not
Simpler.
telling you not to do it, but it seems like it would
No, I
create problems.
appreciate the help out with stuff because I don't always know, you know what I mean? Like, what is the best when it comes to
Well,
like using the power and manipulating it the best way? You don't always want to just go
right.
100%, right? Like, you just do a little
The key
nudge
to
and say,
using
"There's something wrong with this."
the key thing to realize with forgetful mind, if you're going to the further back in someone's memory you go to make a change, the more successes you have to have on the roll to succeed.
yeah, like
Mhm.
the shit Caleb pulled on Bear. That was 5 successes. I got
Yeah.
crazy lucky on that.
So then, yeah, if Forgetful Mind can manipulate them in a way to make them think that there's an issue with their room and make them want to go demand a new room, then yeah, that's hell yeah,
Yeah.
let's do
Okay.
it.
Go ahead and make your roll. You are just going to give them the false memory that they got to the hotel room and that there was a water leak in the bathroom. They would like a new room. Easy done.
Josh, do you know what we use for Forgetful Mind off the top of your head?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Shoot, I don't either.
I think it's subterfuge manipulation, but like, don't quote me on that.
Forgetful Mind is. Yes, it is manipulation plus subterfuge. Difficulty is the target's current willpower, which is 5.
I have willpower. These are strong for mortals.
They're
You know,
old.
they've spent
They've seen a
30
lot.
years arguing with each other. Yes, they are very determined.
4 success.
And that's still 4 successes, okay? But you do have to make the roll twice, once for each target. So,
Got it. Upcoming roll.
and
And another 4.
4 successes. I swear it's like it was meant to be. They get off the elevator and head back to the desk without you, and you head back upstairs. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Stuart, you've been awfully quiet.
You have my actions.
You follow him into the room. Did you have anything else? You're just going to keep an eye on him?
Just keeping an eye on him.
Okay. The show is incredibly boring. He gets dressed. The pants that he puts on are hanging on a hanger properly. So that they're creased in the middle basically, so that the waistband is hanging down. So there's no way he's got anything in the pockets of the pants. He puts on a shirt and a tie, and then pulls on a jacket, which you don't break obfuscate to go through his clothes looking for loose change, but there doesn't appear to be anything in it that would indicate any odd weights or pulls towards anything.
Okay. Just observing at this point.
Okay, so as you observe, it takes him maybe 5 minutes to get fully dressed. And when he is ready, he heads back to the door. Did anyone else follow him into the room to watch him while he got ready?
Obviously not Ron.
Obviously not Ron.
Nah, Caleb's pretty sure Stuart's got it.
Okay. In that case, he steps back out in the hallway and he says, "So, is it a?" And he lowers his voice to make sure no one outside your little group right here by the door can hear him. And he looks at Kyle, Merrick, and Caleb. Says, "So, is your friend that was watching me while I got dressed a Nosferatu or a Malkavian?"
Ooh.
Well, there's got to be.
There's got to be specs. I'm impressed.
No, just common sense. There's got to be somebody with auspex or obfuscate in there, or one of you would have come into the room to keep an eye on me. You guys are new at this, ain't you?
Yeah, we've been the Scourge for nearly a month. Now,
That or,
He looks around at the three of you, and he bites his bottom lip. He does not laugh, but his eyes twinkle.
Caleb,
yeah,
I really want to punch this guy.
Merrick, it's probably best if we take him to the prince, and then the prince decides if he gets punched. He could be a productive and helpful member of Denver's Kindred Society.
By the way, when Caleb looked at his aura, were there any inky black knees?
Yeah, see, that's another one of those things that with only 2 successes on that roll, he gets that the core colors are pale, and that the primary emotional state would be calm. He doesn't get details like, is he truth or is he a Diablerist? You've got to have more successes for that.
Oh, okay.
Rip.
It's unfortunate, but, I knew I could count on Captain
I've only
Baseball.
got Auspex 1, so I don't know how it works.
That's fine. If it makes you feel any better. Neither do I most days. Okay. The taxmobile?
Well, we came here in 2 cars, so I guess we're probably going to have to leave in 2 cars.
Well, yes, but obviously he's
One
going with
second,
me and
guys.
you, Merrick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, me and this guy are going to get real close. What's your name, friend? And I put my arm around him.
wait, shit. Caleb's old. He's like nearly 40.
He says,
He probably would know who Ethan Hawke is.
I'm Ethan Hawke, man. No relation to the actor.
You don't
You know,
say.
I'm a little older than he is.
Now, any relation to Tony?
No, there's an E on it. These.
Weirdly enough, yes. The skater is actually my brother's great grandson. So, funny enough, yes, there is a relationship there. But hey, that's just storytelling. So you guys have obviously taken on quite a responsibility. You're helping protect the city from outside threats. That's really commendable. I'm proud of you. Well done.
Well, I mean, me, Merrick, and Ron were the best.
It's mostly me, but yeah.
Okay, so it's mostly him, but we help.
Yeah, on the ride,
so
I'll tell you about the time I killed a werewolf. Solo.
Nice. He turns to Kyle and he sticks out his hand. So you're Ron then?
No, Kyle Jensen.
Oh, nice to meet you. The elevator opens and Ron steps back out on this floor. So, the taxmobile, huh? I got it. I mean, I'm loving the vibe, but it feels a little sarcastic to me.
Doesn't he look like?
He kind of does.
Yeah.
I thought
And
the
it's like,
taxmobile
okay,
was
all right.
out of commission.
I'm pretty sure we
It
did
is.
come here in Kyle and Ron's vehicles, but I could be wrong
Okay.
about that.
Correct. But yeah,
Sorry, might be.
he puts his fingers to his temples and he looks at Caleb very intently, and he closes his eyes and he concentrates. You are Tremere.
Why do you assume that?
Well, you're dressed like an escaped college professor, and your companion,
college professor.
your companions referred to your vehicle as the taxmobile, and you didn't have the sense to run away when the lights went off. You've got to be a Tremere. You don't strike me as being insane, and you didn't disappear. So
That's a good little skill. Do me.
oh no, too easy, man.
Look,
Really?
it's Slick Rick here.
There's the Ventru.
hmm You plan on doing all that slick talking when you see the prince, or are you just gonna act normal?
Oh no, I'm here because he owes me money.
Interesting. Okay. So, you guys ready to get this underway?
We should just stake this guy when we bring him in. Out of character, so out of character.
Shall we
Yeah,
hit the road,
just,
gentlemen? We wouldn't want to keep the prince waiting unnecessarily.
Absolutely. Go ahead, JD.
Make a perception empathy roll one more time. I'm going to give you another chance on aura perception.
Okay. Come on, let's see that botch. So close. So close. He's a vampire.
I don't understand why your dice hate it. Josh, it makes no. It's like the more dice you roll, the less successes you get. I don't fucking get it, dude.
Hey, man.
It's because the
What we
dice
call-
tell a story. That's why.
Rick
Yeah,
said
the
fuck.
story. Yeah, their favorite story is that time Josh got humiliated.
No, you know
Josh
what?
do like it
I
too.
mean,
Their
okay,
second
so
favorite is that time Josh succeeded against all odds.
There you go, right?
see there. All right, so
I
you
will
guys
say
have
that my
scored.
putting my arm around him was not just like me being. I did this for a very specific reason because this guy just proved that he can blind me. So I want to be tactile and have a feel of where he is at all times. So if he tried to pull out from that, I would not let him.
No, you know what? He takes it, man. He actually reaches up and pats your hand where it's resting on his shoulder. He says, "Man, you may be new, but you are one smart little bruja. Good work."
Mm. I'd compliment my sire, but one, he's gone forever, and two, he was an asshole.
Well, that's a common trait among sires. It's it's a thing.
You know what? You're probably seed by Childer in a few days, actually.
You did
Wait.
tell him to get lost.
I didn't think he'd hold a grudge this long.
Wait,
Wouldn't you have?
Merrick, he's
How-
your childer.
how long ago were you embraced, man?
Oh, 42 years now, I think. Yeah.
Okay, stand by. Please make a manipulation plus subterfuge roll.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna spend a willpower.
Okay.
3 successes with the willpower spent.
Hey, you've got him fooled. He's only got 2. So, yeah, congratulations. Wow. So, named Scourge fairly recently and given permission to sire a child.
Oh, I'm
Very
new to Denver. Well, fairly new to Denver. I'm from New York, Queensboro.
Oh. Right on, right on. So, you guys get downstairs, head to the parking garage. Stuart, where are you in all of this?
Directly behind him.
Okay. Keeping in mind that with Merrick's arm up over his shoulders, that makes at least a couple of the things that we've talked about today a little more difficult for you. But
I agree.
everything is going swimmingly at the moment. Don't worry about nothing.
I can't work with your plans if you don't tell us your plans, Mike. So
Yeah.
But you also can't purposely sabotage his plans if you don't know about them.
that's true.
I mean,
Guilty.
Frankie would never purposefully sabotage a
That was
fellow
not
player.
directed at anybody. That was just a general statement. That includes me
Oh,
in that
okay.
statement. Yeah, yeah.
All right. You get outside, and you head for the cars. You've got Kyle's SUV. You've got Ron's car, little 2-door coupe. Where are you loading your guest? And
Ron is going to go around to the passenger side of his car, pull the seat up, and gesture for the guest to get in the back.
you're going to put him in the back seat so he's behind one of you?
He's gonna
Oh,
go in
I'm
the back
sitting right
seat,
next to him.
and
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was gonna
Okay.
say. He's gonna have somebody sitting right next to him.
And there you have it. Okay. So Merrick is riding with Ron and Ethan. Who else is riding with Ron?
If I may, it would be pretty funny to have an invisible steward in the front seat.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Although that
you
would
guys
put
haven't
fucking Caleb and
considered-
Kyle together again.
I know.
It would. Which is actually why I just started smiling like a lunatic when you said it. I'm all in favor.
Caleb's not being in another goddamn car with Kyle.
Let's
That's
let's
what
put
went wrong
Caleb
last
home with
time.
Ron. Yeah, come on.
So
Come on,
Caleb
Caleb.
gets
No,
Come
in
on with
no,
Ron.
that's
the
not what fucking
afternoon.
went wrong. No. What went wrong is fucking Caleb. See, now you got me going. I was being cool and quiet and collected and everything. What went wrong is Caleb thought that he was the shit and he got put in his place.
I think what happened was,
Where everything
And I'll do it again.
and I'll do it again, he says.
Yeah, we're aware.
We're
We're aware you don't learn from your mistakes.
Oh, I would finish it this time.
Okay, so you don't learn much from your mistakes.
That might be accurate.
That might be. All right. So, Stuart, do you show yourself at any point, or do you just climb into a vehicle?
Neither. I watch them drive away and then I call Constantine.
Okay. So we have Ethan +3 in Ron's car, and Kyle alone in his SUV. Very good. At least we know what's what. So you call Constantine, and then what?
I got the friends in the divorce.
I'll shoot it to you in a private message.
What a dick. Yeah, you did. Yes, you did. Kyle has no friends.
All right, that's always been true. You just know now.
I am friends with both of you. I am trying. This divorce is tearing this family apart, all right? Think about
Yeah,
the
but who's your
marriage.
best friend? Who is your best friend? Who do you keep siding with? Uh-huh.
You
Yeah.
left.
I
If I
got
had to pick a
taken
best friend,
away.
it'd probably be Rod right now. You two are fucking children.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
I love it.
Called us both children. As this
Yeah,
is a new
right?
low.
Violence
Well,
is
it's
for
not
our
a new low for
enemies.
you. You're a gangrel.
I mean,
Hey,
Don't make
I'm not a very
it's
good
deep enough for
gangrel.
that
You
to
got to
be a
learn
low.
this.
Yeah,
I'm a
but they don't
horrible
make
gangrel.
deep enough for you to reach new lows.
Horrible gangrel.
Wow. Okay.
How what?
So
Merrick text the Count.
okay.
Visitor in this is collected en route to see the prince.
Okay. All right, Michael, I've got your message is received, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You get an affirmative and an affirmative.
Roger that.
So the rest of you navigate your way through the city, headed up to His Excellency's home, you assume? It seems weird that he would actually sleep in the place where he publicly held court. Seems like a good way to find himself waking up with a stake in his chest, but maybe he's just got, nerve that strong. I don't know. One way or the other, though, you all make your way out to the prince's place, and you are greeted on the driveway by the count. So, for those of you who may not remember or may not have met the man, the count is a very imposing, not quite 7 foot tall African American male. typically dressed in a black leather jacket, t-shirt, baseball cap, blue jeans. If there's anybody paying close attention who remembers such people, his public image may or may not be lifted very closely from a former Archon named Theo Bell. But the Count greets you all when you arrive and tells you that Don Alonzo and I have spoken, and he will be here shortly. So let's go ahead and bring our guest inside. And make him as comfortable as possible, shall we? Um, 1 second. All right. He gets out of the car. He looks around, sizes the place up, says, "Wow, nice digs." He wasn't staying here last time I saw him. Um,
And how exactly do you know the prince?
Yeah, I was wondering how the
Oh,
Sombra anti-tribute, Caleb says, in a question.
the Don Alonzo and I go way, way back. I mean, went to college together. Uh, you know, helped him move a lot.
Ah,
College?
What?
What'd you study?
And he looks at you and he smiles. Well, civics, of course. What about you?
Oh, I dropped out in ninth grade, man.
ninth grade.
That
I thought you
tracks.
couldn't.
I
I
play
thought you couldn't
guitar.
drop out until you were 16.
Oh,
Oh, Caleb,
no,
don't be so
laws
formal.
are suggestions, friends.
Yeah, but a perfect society requires at least a little bit of order.
Oh, I don't disagree. But in order to enact force, one must first catch you and run you through the system. At least whenever you're trying to hold it together with laws. Some of us just skip the red tape and go straight to the violence. But here I am,
Ah,
enforcing the red tape. I've become the man.
I don't let Kyle hear you say that.
Keller already knows.
hmm.
Well, Count,
Yeah, Count leads you guys inside, and he takes you to the small sitting room
are we completely
where,
disarmed and stuff again since this is Elysium, right? Or are
nope,
we allowed to
you
carry
are
it?
acting in your official capacity. You are acting in your official capacity, and as such, you are completely within your boundaries to be carrying weaponry.
Hmm.
Count leads you inside to the sitting room with the fireplace and the sofa, where where Caleb and Amanda waited for their audience with Don Alonso, and where Ron caught up to the party.
Caleb looks a little uncomfortable in this room. Not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it's just that I'm pretty sure I nearly got Diablerized in here.
Yeah, and you're still
And
missing.
I'm also pretty sure the prince was thinking about killing me.
Mm-hmm. And there's one other little point. As you walk in,
I swear to God, if that door locks behind us.
well, of course it does, but that's not the point. As you walk in, you notice very distinctly the large mirror above the fireplace.
Oh, spooky.
Kind of.
Considering he's not in it.
Well, yeah, this guy is not in the mirror. You all are.
That's
Ron's
a
going to
cool
take the
fucking
opportunity
trick.
to step toward the mirror and make sure that his appearance is the utmost.
When was the last time you
Oh.
saw yourself, friend? That's gotta be torture, right?
You know, it's kind of weird. Modern technology, since they've gone to mirrorless cameras everywhere, it's kind of a fancy new thing. I show up in cell phone cameras now, and yeah, I
Mental
start my
note on that.
day with a selfie, basically.
Oh,
Changes the game a little bit for you.
It does.
After Ron is assured of his appearance, he turns around to get this guy in his full view again, Ethan, as it were. The room. What's the size of the room? Is it a fairly small sized seating room, or we got
This
maybe,
this room is maybe 10 feet by 15 feet, or maybe 20. It's
Okay.
not a huge room, but it is a
Yeah,
fairly
it's not
comfortable
tiny.
sitting room. I mean, there's a sofa and a love seat. A couple, there's the one wall with the bookshelves, and the one bookshelf that has a lovely little wet bar set into it. Um, and yeah, the wall at the 90-degree angle from the door has a fireplace set in it. That's where the mirror is.
Is there a fire in the fireplace going?
As a matter of fact, there is a very large one. It's quite
Oh.
hot.
Ron will comment on that. Say, I was going to warm myself by the fire here, but maybe I'll take a step back. It's hotter than I'd expected it to be. My goodness.
Indeed.
another of those comforts we sacrifice in exchange for eternal life. Pretty worth it.
Indeed.
The door opens again. And Count says, "Come with me, gentlemen."
Ron says
The
after you and gestures for Ethan to go ahead and make his move.
Ethan steps out towards Count to follow him. And Count says, "No, not you. You stay here. The prince is going to see you in here. The rest of you don't need to be here for it."
Well then. Ron extends a hand to Ethan. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Nice to meet you too.
Be on the other side.
Yeah, of course. Naturally. Everybody make perception plus empathy rolls.
Carefully.
Okay, so there's 2 for Stuart, 2 for Drax, 2 for Kyle, 2 for Caleb.
Whoa.
Sorry, what was this plus empathy?
Perception.
Perception. Thank you.
Oh shit, now I did do 10. I was like, shit, did I roll these 6s? No. I just rolled shitty.
Yep, and
Sorry, guys. I just can't type the formula correctly tonight for some reason.
It's
It's like the
all
second
right,
or third
buddy.
time I've
Two-
done that.
you know, that is all 5 of you making the same roll on request, and all 5 of you rolling with varying numbers of dice, rolling 2 successes. That is uncanny.
That's because you're badass.
I guess. For the first time since making his acquaintance, Mr. Hawk seems very nervous. Somehow, some way, you get the very distinct impression that he was counting on your presence during his interview with the prince.
Ron's gonna give him one last look over his shoulder as he departs, a little brief smile, and step out the room.
Caleb's going
Stewart
to
brushes against him as he steps out from behind his shadow, says, "Excuse me," and walks out of the room.
Out of Ron's shadow?
Out of the Lasombra shadow.
Okay. Just trying to make clear, because Ron was about to be like, where the fuck
Oh
did
my
you come
god,
from?
using a
still
Lasombra's
thinking that.
shadow against him. That's fucked up, man.
That is fantastic. I love it. Okay. Yeah. You step out from behind him, literally emerging from his shadow. He actually jumps a little. God, don't do that, man. Wow. How long have you been standing there?
He stops, turns and looks. I was always there. Turns around and continues out the door.
Caleb just whispers as he goes by. It's his favorite trick. We can't take this from him.
He looks at you. He kind of shrugs. And Josh, he locks eyes with you.
Good. Why is it always me?
Because your willpower is currently effectively a 0 at the moment.
Yeah.
So he has 6 successes on his dominate roll. When he tells you, find my girls and tell them to run.
Okay.
And then you turn and walk away.
Caleb's just.
I've got
dozing
really
off.
good news, Caleb.
Yeah.
He tried really hard to dominate you, and he rolled a bunch of successes.
Yeah.
But you're lower generation than he is, and it has no effect on you at all. There, does that help, Josh? Does that make you feel a little better?
It does. But that said, Caleb is going to go find Merrick. Oh,
Okay.
not hard. He's going to tug on
Yeah,
Merrick's
he's
sleeve
right
a little
outside
bit.
the door. You guys step out into the hall with Count holding the door, and as you step out and Caleb joins you outside the room, Alonzo comes at you from the other direction, out here in the hallway outside. Says, "Gentlemen, thank you all for quickly bringing this visitor to me. I appreciate your attention to this matter. I will handle the rest from here. Count, you're with me. Gentlemen, enjoy your evenings."
Of course,
Business,
Don
sir?
Alonso.
He's-
Thank you.
He steps into the room, and Count follows him in and closes the door behind them. I would like all 5 of you to please roll perception plus alertness. The difficulty for this roll is a 9.
Wow.
That's a botch for Kyle.
I got one.
1 success for Ron. A failure for
Of
Merrick.
course, my best fucking roll of the
Okay.
night. It had to be difficulty
Right?
fucking 9.
Right?
I'll burn a willpower for this one.
I'm not even mad.
Okay.
That's a botch.
So Stuart has 2 with the willpower. Okay, very good. So Ron and Stuart, the 2 of you notice something out of the corner of your eye as the door closes behind Count. So picture, if you will, the layout of the room that you've just exited. The door swings outward from that room. Count is pulling it closed behind him as he enters. Over his shoulder, you can just see the mirror above the fireplace. So the hinges on the door are on the side of the door frame towards the fireplace, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the fireplace is on the wall just immediately around the corner. The fireplace basically takes up that whole wall at the end of that room. With 2 successes for Stuart, 1 success for Ron, the 2 of you both notice as the door closes that while Don Alonzo entered the room before Count did, as Count enters the room and closes the door, you can see Count in the mirror. But you cannot see Don Alonzo in the mirror.
Okay.
Yeah. There it goes.
The door closes, and it becomes very quiet in the house. A moment later, a couple of Don Alonzo's security men step out into the hall down by the main doors, and they beckon, "Gentlemen, this way, please."
Yeah, I'll make my way.
I'm very confused. Don Alonzo's a Ventru, right?
Nope. No, he's not.
I thought he
I'm
was.
gonna be honest with you, man. Ron is not gonna fucking tell you guys what he just saw.
No, I get it, but like we were told he was a Ventru.
Okay,
Above
so
the
listen.
table by the storyteller.
You remember that bit I said about I don't trust Dave?
Nor should you.
Because the
I'm
storyteller
very-
would never lie to you.
He tells
Of course
fiction
not.
for a living.
Unreliable narrator. That's what they call that in literature.
Yeah. It's always about
And you
that
know
one
what?
book everyone misunderstands.
And honestly, the angle of looking through a closing door at the mirror behind the fire above the fireplace, if Don Alonzo stepped inside the door and stepped to the right of the door frame, Bubbles, be quiet. That is all it would take for him to be out of view of the mirror from the angle you're standing at. There are reasonable explanations for him to not be seen in the slice of mirror that you can see through the closing door. But having just encountered an actual La Sombra, and finding out that, oh my god, there exist vampires who really don't cast reflections in mirrors. It's kind of a creepy thing to stumble upon.
Yeah.
It makes you call some things into question, or at least it should.
Yeah.
But you have divested yourselves of your responsibility in this matter. The question now becomes, how do you spend the rest of your evening? And, Caleb, you were given a piece of information as you left the room. What do you do with it?
Caleb is going to go to Merrick. Hey, he just asked me, tried to dominate me into telling his girls, I'm guessing his ghouls, to run. They might not be ghouls. I'm thinking, let's go investigate who those are.
Yeah, I never thought they were ghouls.
He seemed
Okay.
honest. Earnest.
Caleb, coming from you, I'm very disappointed.
I'm a very nice, interesting person.
Sure.
Unless you believe that filthy gangrel propaganda.
Wow.
Motherfucker.
You two are gonna need to seriously put this to rest, or I'm gonna punch both of you in the face.
No, you don't gotta hit no one.
Okay, well, yeah. He told you like you should know, so I guess we're going back to the Brown Palace.
When we
Yeah.
do, I vote we get some information on how a Sabbat vampire winds up being owed money. Or a Sabbat clan vampire, at least. Winds up being owed money by a respectable Ventru.
Hmm. I did. You bought the.
It was a lie?
Oh my God, Caleb!
I love
Let's go.
I love I love that Josh is playing up the fact that his
I know.
character's willpower is exhausted and
I
he's
know.
leaning into it.
I love it.
Look, I'm having fun.
He thinks he dominated you, though. He's got no indication,
Yeah.
right? I don't know how that power works.
Having
Do you,
dominated people and watched it fail, you can generally tell. Or at least I could tell when I couldn't do it on Amanda.
well,
On the other
Okay.
hand, what I told her to do was a very immediate thing. So that might be what was going on.
All right. Guys, we're about an hour and a half in. Let's take a 5-minute bio break right quick. We'll be
no
right
problem.
back, everybody.
BRB.
So Awesome. Welcome back, everybody. So, our intrepid heroes, as it were, making their way out of the residence or presumed residence of the city's prince, when behind you, you hear a bit of a ruckus.
A ruckus, you say?
A ruckus, that is correct. And to your surprise, the door that you all exited bursts open, and a terrified looking Ethan Hawke comes dashing out the door.
Hmm.
With Count hot on his heels.
Oh. Can I spend
I'd
a
like to make
celerity
eye
point?
contact.
And you make eye contact with who?
Ethan.
Oh, with Mr. Hawke?
Yes.
Let's find out who gets to go first, shall we?
Yes, yes, yes. I may get to punch him after all, guys.
Probably will. Yeah.
Got a 13.
Oh, nice. Good start.
I got a 7. I got a rock.
Wow. Yep, you got a rock.
No fucking way did I roll a fucking one. The one good roll I had tonight, he set our fucking target number at 9.
That would be 12 for me.
Oh, I am so sorry, Frankie. That stinks. Okay, so that is an 8 for Frankie, a 12 for Kyle.
Dex plus alertness, right? Or yeah, Dex
Dex plus
alertness.
wits. Dex wits.
Dex plus
What?
wits.
Dex and wit.
Same
yeah.
numbers.
Yep. Let's see.
Wait, that would be a 14 for me. I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
What the
Moving
fuck
up in
is
the world,
your
are ya?
wits?
Dex is 4 and wits is 3. That's
Hell
seven-
yeah.
Oh,
7 is
right. You improve
14.
your wits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 14 for Kyle. Somebody's
Probably.
closing in on being top dog. Or, let's see. And Ron had a 13. All right. So I got to roll 2 more d10s.
I think Caleb's gonna be useful as ever in this encounter.
Okay. Well, that's kind of sad.
Look, I didn't build a character for combat. Say.
That's okay, man. You're also not dead last. Well, okay, technically you are dead last because Count has a higher dexterity than you, but still, you're not the only one with a 7. Kyle, it's your move, buddy. You've got the initiative.
Fuck.
You have got a panicked vampire running towards you with Count behind him.
Is chasing him. So I think I'm just gonna punch him. Just throw a blow. I don't think I want to fly him up, just in case they want to.
Okay. In case they need him for something. That's seems responsible enough. I'm here for it. So that is going to be a dexterity plus brawl roll. Your target number is a 6.
Okay, that's 7 dice. So here's 6 and 1.
Okay,
Damn.
that is only 2 successes. I'm so sorry. However, you do appear to have the drop on him, so that does connect. You're not sure if that connects because he is too distracted to realize he's running into your fist, or if it's just the fact that he doesn't want to sacrifice whatever he intends to do to avoid a punch. So your damage would be strength +1 for the 1 extra success that you rolled on your attack. So that's going to be 5 base dice of damage minus his soak, which his bashing soak is a 4.
Damn.
And yeah.
Damn it.
That's
You
3
know,
successes.
that's 3 successes on your 5 dice. I'm actually going to let you keep it, buddy. And I'm going to remind you of why you don't just punch a vampire.
Oh, right.
Vamp-
Bashing damage.
Vampires take half damage from bashing attacks. So you punch him, and you are pretty sure that if you hit a mortal that hard, you would have definitely messed him up. And he shrugs it off like nothing happened.
Yeah, but it's got
You
to stop his
connected.
momentum at least.
Yeah, you definitely interrupt his flow, but oh, he does take 2 because you do have a dot of potence on there that we didn't add.
Yeah.
So you got to remember that. So he does take 2 levels of damage, but only because you got to potence. All right, Ron, it's your turn.
Can I catch eyes with Mr. Ethan Hawke?
He is actively looking at the floor around you guys' feet, having diagnosed at least 2 of you as being Ventru or Tremere, knowing that you have Dominate. He is apparently being kind of cagey about it. He is not making eye contact.
I was gonna tell him to stop in the name of love and the prince.
Okay, so I'm gonna use Dread Gaze. It doesn't say I need to make eye contact with the guy, but it just says I change my visage, that it's horrifying to him. So, if he should happen to look up, he could potentially
If
be
you look at the
intimidated.
broader description of presence as a whole, they do kind of have to look at your face at least, though you don't have to lock
Right.
eyes.
Yeah, that's what I
And
mean. I understand that he still has to actually like look up at me if this were to work. But with that being said,
that being
well,
said,
I can't preclude other people from it though, right? Like, or am I targeting one person?
Dread Gaze
Sorry,
works
I'm
on
just
a singular target.
okay. I was just trying to figure that out. All right, then yeah, I do want to use Dread Gaze. I understand if he continues to look at the floor that it'll be ineffective, but in the event that he does look up, I'd like to try that.
Yep. Go ahead and roll your charisma plus intimidation, please.
Okay. What's my target? 6 or a different number?
Target number for this is your target's current willpower. So you make the roll,
Okay.
and if
Gotcha.
he looks up, then I'll tell you if you succeeded or not.
There's the roll right there.
Ooh. Well, that's not a bad roll by any stretch, but it's not great exactly either.
There's at least an 8 in there, but yeah, not fantastic. Could have been better. But yeah, Ron just stands in the hallway and just puffs his shoulders up a little bit, takes a deep breath, stretches his neck out, kind of cracks it a little bit, and does the Dread Gaze. That'll be Ron's turn.
Okay. So that brings us to Stuart. Stuart, it's your move, sir.
Considering that we're in Elysium and I have not been named to the Scourge Pack, I will see my options are limited, so I'm just going to go for a tackle.
Totem.
Well,
Totem.
I would like to clarify that this space was considered Elysium while court was in session.
Okay.
It's kind of a gray area, but by the same token.
All right. And the reason why I have the confusion here is I've always seen that once Elysium's called, it cannot be rescinded until you change praxis or the Prince declares that there is no Elysium.
Yeah.
So that's the way I've seen it played in the past. So my apologies for being
Well,
misunderstood.
this was where he was holding an event. The event was the Elysium, not necessarily the structure. If that follows.
It's still a little confusing, but that's all right. I'll roll with it. I'm still going to assume that's in Stuart's mind, so he's assuming this is still Elysium, so therefore he is going to tackle to detain.
Okay. So that will be a dexterity plus brawl roll, please. Actually, if you were going for a pure tackle, it would be dexterity plus athletics. But I will let you use whichever die pool is better.
Well, it's only one additional die, so we'll take the brawl if you are so inclined.
Take the brawl.
So that's going to be 4 dice, and I will with 2 dots of potence, and I am burning blood. You can burn blood for strength or stamina. You can't burn it for dex, right?
Sure you can.
Yeah, you can burn it for dex.
All right, burning 2 blood for dex. That'll give me 5 dex, 1 brawl, and
roll that beautiful bean footage.
I'll spend a willpower.
Okay.
So that's going to be 6. Just do it this way, Michael. I need to work out how you guys are doing the formula so damn fast.
Use the
Oh,
die
not
roll.
me. I type very slowly. I
That
should just
is
copy paste it
with
to
the
something
willpower
nearby,
5
really.
successes. That's pretty damn good, Mike.
So millennial powers.
So with 5 successes, you manage to throw yourself at his legs and tangle them up. When his forward swinging leg connects with your midsection, it does kind of feel like being hit by a train. But you do manage to stop him. It is now his turn, and now that you've stopped him, you have to keep him. So this is going to be a strength plus athletics roll.
All right.
So on this one, your potence will apply.
Are the potence automatic successes or just extra
Your potence
dice?
is automatic successes on this roll. The good news is he's only got 1 success on the dice. As do you. You have a potence of 2. He also has a potence of 2. You are able to hold on to him just barely. He is fighting like the dickens. Merrick, it is your turn, sir.
I look at him and I brush away a fake tear with a smile on my face. And I say, "Thank you. Thank you so much." And I pull the bat off my back. I pull the stake out of it. I spend a blood point on celerity. I spend a blood point on strength, and I am going to try to stake this motherfucker.
Okay. You know, it becomes a little easier to try to stake him since Stuart spent his action
held.
trying to immobilize him.
He's paying back to Cletus. I get it.
Heck yeah.
Is that dexterity plus
that
melee?
Deeply
Dexterity
dirty.
plus melee.
Oh.
Paying back.
Target number for the attack is a 6 instead of an 8. Because he is partially immobilized.
5 successes?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. Well done, sir. Now we get to see the damage. His lethal soak is a 4. So we're going to subtract. You have 5 successes on the attack roll, so 4 extra successes. So your strength plus 1 plus 4. Which I believe that puts you at 8.
9.
9?
I spent a blood point on strength. So 9.
Okay. So blood point on strength brings your strength to 4 or 5?
4.
Okay, so 5 plus 4 is 9, okay. plus your potence of 3 minus his strength of 4. Please roll 8 dice, sir. Potent successes are absorbed by Stoke first. But you still have 8 dice to roll.
1, 2,
And there is
3,
1, 2,
4.
3, 4, 5. The stake sinks into his chest. You feel the bones crack out of the way. His eyes suddenly roll back in his head and he goes limp. Congratulations, your target has been immobilized. Well done, sir. Well done indeed. Good teamwork, everybody.
Hell yeah.
Count catches up, looks at the... Huh?
Nothing. Just being a smartass.
Count catches up, looks at the 5 of you, says, well, that was disturbingly efficient. It's like you guys have practice at that sort of thing. Weird.
We do.
You turn and look back. The door to the study is standing open, and Don Alonzo is standing in the hall looking down the way towards you all. He looks very upset. And he walks to you all.
Why would he look upset?
Gentlemen,
Sir?
thank you for apprehending this fleeing Sabbat spy. His claim that he was going to present himself to me is in fact entirely false.
You don't say.
I do.
He also
He has-
attempted to claim that you were college friends.
And that you owed him money.
Not that any of us believed that rubbish.
Wait a second,
Constantine
Caleb. You
has
said you
informed-
did.
Constantine has informed me that he had 2 accomplices. Find them. Scour the city. They must be stopped before the sun rises. And he looks very meaningfully at each of you. And he says, we will not have another month-long manhunt as we did when Edward fled, will we?
No,
Of course
Don.
not.
I shouldn't think so.
Get out there. Find them. Destroy them on sight. Yeah, when he
Understood.
issues that last command, he is so angry, spittle flies from his mouth. You have never seen him angry until right now. I would like all of you to please make courage rolls.
Ah.
Hey, I got lots of that. What about you, Caleb?
Not 4, bitch.
Do we have a target of 6 or is it higher?
You know, we're going to go ahead and leave the target at 6 for the moment. We got 3, 4, 2, 2, and 1. Okay, everybody succeeds. Nobody blatantly cowers. But you all realize that Don Alonzo means business, and he is not in a mood to be fucked with. So, you hurry outside. Getting away from him is much a priority as anything else. Does anyone have any ideas where to start?
Stuart gets on his tablet.
Oh, go ahead,
Yeah.
Stuart.
Yeah, gonna turn.
I
Are
was gonna say
services still
maybe
available?
start by looking back at the car.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
So
we don't know that they know that we've taken him. Because
yeah,
he
I mean,
wanted
honestly,
Caleb to warn them, so
Yeah.
he would have had to have been assuming that we would go back there, right? So I think that's where we'd start.
Yeah. Let's
Yep.
go warn them with a stake.
Okay. Warm them with a steak. That's a good idea. I like that. All right.
Yes, we should go absolutely prepared because who knows? He may have told them if anybody returns, kill them on sight. So, since Don Alonso told us to destroy them anyways, let's go in no
Yeah.
mercy. Guns blazing.
This. Well, there's a
Yeah.
difference between no mercy and guns blazing. I mean, you guys did just participate in an incident that took 5 weeks of masquerade breach cleanup to finally, shovel under the carpet.
Yeah, let's try. How about no guns? Let's try no guns. Except for, touches Merrick's upper arm. These guns.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Josh, God,
What?
never mind, grief. Okay,
Josh, roleplay being entranced better. Josh, not like that. Make up your mind.
wow. And the soundtrack for the night just took a turn for the strange. Oh, what a guy, that Gaston. Okay, so back to the Brown Palace.
Yeah.
You pull into the parking garage. You find the guy's car. It is still parked in the same place. It is interesting that being parked even in a private parking garage in a prosperous portion of downtown, the vehicle was left with the top down and the doors unlocked. Stuart, you're working with your tablet. Tell me what you're attempting to do.
All right, so he's going to go back through the camera footage. He's going to spin up everything he's got available, including additional manpower,
Okay.
to get the. He's pulling the company involved. The princess
Oh,
made the
sure.
call, get
Of
it
course.
done tonight. He's calling the company in. This is overtime. Get in there, find out where the angles we have, any cameras in that area, any angle, any systems that we need to breach to get in to get the footage so that we can get a footprint map of where they left after they left the parking garage.
Okay. So you had them leaving the parking garage. You did not have a good shot of the actual face of the second person, but you do have good footage of the person who was riding shotgun in the car.
Correct.
So you are able to feed that into the system and to your helpers, and you are looking for any camera within 2 or 3 blocks of the parking garage and anything showing that person.
Correct.
So here is what I need you to do. You are going to make 3 separate intelligence plus computer rolls because you are intruding on 3 different kinds of systems.
Okay.
You are intruding on private business systems. You are intruding on traffic cameras. And you are intruding on ATM cameras.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to make the same roll on each one. It is intelligence plus computer. Target number is 8. In order to get an idea of where they went after you lost them when they left the garage, you are going to need to acquire a minimum of 6 successes on these 3 rolls, okay?
Okay. And it's target number 8.
Correct.
It is what it is. It's a long shot.
You got
believe in you.
3 rolls and 6 dice on each one. So 1, 2, 3,
One shy.
4.
Who do we?
Oh, short by 1.
Yep.
Okay. So here's what you do get. The single success on the first roll represents your efforts to crack into the cameras of local businesses right here immediately surrounding the parking garage. That is not, you are able to penetrate the network, but you are not able to localize the person that you are searching for. The second one is a search of local traffic cameras. Again, with only 1 success, you are able to penetrate the network, but you are not able to localize them to a particular point. Here's where it gets fun. You've got 3 successes on the roll to break into the ATM systems. With those 3 successes, you learn the following. There are 6 ATMs with a view of the street that they stepped out onto when they left the parking garage. They are all pointed at a 90-degree angle to the street, so you would only get a profile view as they walked past the ATM.
Mm-hmm.
What you wind up with, you do not get a view of the person that you have a good image of. But you do get a profile view and a good picture of someone who might be the second person. The clothing is the same colors. The hair is the same color.
Okay.
They are walking between the ATM and a second person, and you can't see the second person. You do not know for sure that this is them. But 10 minutes after they left the parking garage, they were headed east on 7th Street.
Okay.
And
Logically,
now,
10 minutes at the
now you,
pace we saw him coming out of the garage, does that position track with the distance needed to be traveled?
yes.
Okay. All right.
What you have here is it is not confirmation, but it is a very good lead.
Okay. All right.
Here is the other thing.
Okay.
East on 7th Street would lead them towards the club district.
And that would also be where the red note is.
It would.
Why would they go to the
Okay.
red note, though? Well, I guess besides to see one of the cooler bands in Detroit. Not Detroit, Denver. Wrong.
Detroit Rock City, baby.
All right.
Can you tell I didn't sleep great last night? Can y'all tell?
Just
a
you know,
little bit.
it's kind of leaking through. Yeah.
Detroit, we'd have a different
I
set of
get
problems. On
I
the
get
other
the
hand,
best
some of our
image.
behavior would make more sense.
Go ahead, Mike.
I get the best image of the lady we known 100%. Best image of the second purchase interest with a probability of 80%,
Mm-hmm.
and make sure it's text to all the phones of the Scourge pack
Okay.
with last known probable location being heading east on 7th.
Okay. Now that location, that data is at this point 2 hours and a bit out of date. They could
Right.
be anywhere in the city. Would you like to make one more set of checks, widening your search parameters and moving east from that position?
Let's do this. Let's do the probable distance at the pace given. They would travel in 15 minutes. Widen the circumference to that off of that ATM position, and let's see what we catch.
Okay. Doing it that way, because now you do have an idea of where they are, or where they were at least. You can search cameras in that specific area in a circumference around it. Go ahead and make your intelligence plus computer roll. The difficulty is still an 8 because you are intruding on other people's systems. But
Mm-hmm.
any successes should be enough to get you where you're going. Two successes.
3.
3 successes. 3.
You said roll 3 times. The first one was 0, second was 2, the third one was 1. Or did I misunderstand?
Nope, you're good. There you are. You have 3 net successes on the extended check. Very good. You are, with the 2 of them being targets, it does make it significantly easier to spot them, because now you can find either or, and you are able to find them indeed on a traffic camera crossing the street, and the street that they are on now is in fact Colfax, the street that the red note sits on.
Motherfuckers.
I pass
That's
as
right.
the information flows in. I flow it out back to the text to the phones
Yep.
of the Scourge pack.
Okay.
Coterie.
So armed with this data,
Coterie, thank
which
you.
has taken you a relatively short period of time to collect, less than an
10
hour.
minutes ish. Yeah.
Less than an hour, but certainly more than 10.
Okay.
Half an hour maybe.
All right. Cool.
By the time you actually get back into the city proper from Don Alonso's place, you're looking at having this data in hand by the time you get into the city. So
Okay.
you are able to drive straight to the red note. And when you arrive, you find that everything seems to be normal there.
When I would know that they were probably heading to the red note en route, I would have definitely called Merrick.
Okay. So everybody going?
Yeah?
Of course,
Uh,
and
Yes.
on
Th-
into I'm guessing that he could have sent us pictures of these people, yes or no?
He
I believe
did.
he
Yes.
did.
He specifically did so.
I would have texted uh, probably Bruce or Vince or somebody that's running the club.
Yep.
Don't act on it. Let me know if you see these people there.
We're letting the
Um,
drummer run the club?
Well, yeah.
friends Roman's countrymen, I can see a problem with.
Dude, he's the only guy in the band that can keep time. Obviously, he's fit to run the bar.
You know, that's fair.
If he can beat on drums, he can beat on patrons.
You know.
You know, we're gonna leave that hanging where it was. So yeah, you texted to all three of the guys in the band, Bruce, Vince, and James, and you actually get text messages back from Bruce and Vince that yes, they have seen these two people in the club. It is two women. One of them is a tall, skinny blonde, and the other is kind of a short and very average-looking brunette. But they arrived at the club, and it's been a few minutes since either of the guys has seen them, but they appeared to be enjoying the show. They were in the crowd raving.
Okay, well, that's
Weirdly
your last
enough,
known location.
you don't get an answering message from James. I mean, not even an acknowledgement that he's gotten your message.
I look at the Life 360 app to get his location.
Well, according to your phone and his working together, he appears to still be at the club.
That's enough. Yeah. Well, seems like they might still be there. And they might have the bassist. He's either having a hell of a time or a real bad one. What's up, Nascabian?
You know,
Not both?
there's room for some middle ground there. It's fine, I'm sure. I mean, you know.
Welcome. How was the stream over there?
I mean, I guess you could ask the other guys if they've seen James.
Table of Horrors with the raid again. We appreciate you, for sure.
All right. You guys pull up at the club. We are going to start by doing something a little unusual. I am going to throw out a turn order.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Don't oh shit at me yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's more like what
What?
Himself near the
Okay.
top.
Wow, Merrick's got a 16, okay. Go ahead, guys.
Roll initiative.
Yep, roll
Right.
initiative.
All right, that's an 8.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Doing better than me.
You know, I mean, honestly, Kyle, you're, last time you were in first place, and, Merrick had an 8. So we are established. We know who's going first. We arrive at the club. Merrick, before you go inside, is there anything that you are going to do to prepare yourself? Please keep in mind any blood that you have spent earlier in the evening has
Yeah, I've already
worn
marked it off.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna bump my dexterity too.
Okay.
I am getting hungry, guys, just so you know. But yeah.
Well,
Okay.
if only there were some things we could feed on tonight. Say a
Ah,
pair of
what a
fucking La
coincidence.
Sombra.
Well, a pair of something. So, Ron, you're next. What are you going to do to prepare before we go inside?
Hmm. Dude, I'm not really sure what Ron would do to prepare. I guess the first thing he's gonna do is go ahead and I will spend a blood on some dexterity, because why not? Start getting that out of the way now
Okay.
rather than have to spend the actions to do it later.
Yep, makes sense to me.
Let's see. I guess. Okay.
I mean,
Other than that, to get ready, Ron is just going to suggest that maybe the group split up, go in from a couple different angles, try to meet in the middle, and then eventually make our
okay,
way upstairs to the office. And with that being said, he will offer to go in the front.
sounds good. Okay. Kyle, it is your move. Anything that you wish to do to prepare for entry into the nightclub, recognizing that this place is currently packed filled with people.
Packed filled with people. Probably drawing weapons and barging in wouldn't be the optimal
Not ideal,
entry.
but it is still an option.
Not ideal, but I mean, it's the world is your oyster. You have choices to make.
Get down, motherfuckers! No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm gonna. We know what they look like. Um, kind of. We know that they're here. I'm gonna take up position near the stage to kind of get a better view
Okay.
of who's here and where.
All right. So you're gonna go. You're gonna go in the side door and get up on the stage. Okay. Good plan. So
Yeah.
you circle around to the side of the building. All right, Stuart.
Yep.
What about you, sir?
I would like to bring up the fact that when I found out that they were headed towards the red note, I called Merrick. Could I have just a couple of 1 minute to make that conversation?
Absolutely.
Mr. Merrick, in
What's
respect of
up?
the second edition, before I do something, I wish for your permission. I will not violate your domain without your consent.
Well, I appreciate that, Steward.
May I access your cameras? If so,
Given
I may be able to direct the coterie faster than if we go in blind.
given the circumstance, I will approve you for a limited time.
I will not leave any back doors, and it will be for this evening only.
I'm gonna pretend like I believe you, Steward. See you there.
All right.
All right. So
Armed
while I'm being,
with access, all you
um,
need to do.
I'll go. Yeah, basically, while we're driving there, I'm in the tablet with the team, getting them to get access to the red note and the cameras, and start triangulating and trying to hunt these people down.
The password is Ramon is a bitch 123.
Well, if he gives me the password,
Yeah.
Ramon is
You
a
get-
bitch. 1, 2, 3.
Capital R,
you get
capital
the
B.
password. That makes it a whole lot easier to access the system.
okay.
Now, access to the system is only part of the problem. You
Correct.
have a nightclub here that has probably 300 or 400 people packed in it, and they are all moving around, and there are several cameras to search. So, what I need you to do, you are going to roll wits plus computer. Your difficulty here is going to be a 7. Just to cycle through the 16 camera system and recognize the people that you are searching for.
One success.
And one success. You are able to find them on a camera. It is the one shot that you get where you can see them is timestamped 10 minutes ago. As they walked across the balcony towards the office, leading a member of the band.
I snapshot it, details of the text to everybody's phone.
Okay. You are able to move that camera forward and scan everything that it has recorded since. These 3 people, none of them have exited the office since entering it 10 minutes ago.
Again, forwarded on in text.
Okay. So we know they are in the office. At least they are in a private space.
When I arrive, I will step out of the car, tell the driver to wait a block away, and vanish.
Okay. Please roll charisma plus stealth.
Target?
Target is variable. Go ahead and call it a 7 for the moment.
Okay. Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Wow. You know what? It's enough. You go poof. Nobody can see you.
Okay.
What you do next moving forward will determine how well that stays. Caleb,
Yep.
your turn, sir. Before we go in, you have a half hour in the car. Are you going to
sweet.
try? You have time to prepare for a confrontation you know is coming. What are you going to do?
Would you prefer the element of surprise, or would you like me to give Nikki her special treatment?
Yeah, I'm out of steaks, so I'm gonna need Bernadette and Nikki to have a little boom boom.
Both of them, I can do it, but I need to feed off some patrons afterward. Let's do it.
All right.
I'll roll my...
That doesn't cost you willpower to cast that, does it?
No. Just blood.
Good thing. Just blood. All right. Go ahead and make your rolls to activate that ritual.
Yeah. It's level 2.
I need Josh's dice to not be Josh's dice for just.
Holy
When
shit!
it's fucking granted.
Hell yes.
Wow.
Can you say
You
that
know,
incantation more often?
there is something to be said about the power of selflessness, Josh. When you do for others, you succeed. That's
Yeah,
actually
can I
kind
get-
of spooky and spooky.
Can I get rid of that power? Trade it for, like, I don't know. When I dominate my friends, I succeed. Sounds way cooler.
No, I kind of like this the way it is. But the information that these people have gone to the office has been distributed to the group, so scattering around to different entrances may be unnecessary. Does anybody wish to revise your choices with that information before we enter?
Oh, no, Ron's still good with going in the front, since he was going to do that anyways.
Right. Kyle, do you want to
So
go in
everybody
the
else
front,
going.
or are you going to stay with going through the side door?
I think I like the side door. It's closer to the stage,
Yep.
Um,
Of
yeah,
special note,
it
the
covers an
side,
exit as well.
the side entrance that you're talking about going through is in the alley directly below the window in the office. So you've got a definite point to keep up there.
Yeah, I was about to ask, is there a fire escape to my office, like on the side of the building?
This neighborhood, fire escapes are pretty well mandatory. There is a fire escape outside that window.
Kyle, we got a real good plan.
FSU.
All right. So
Is it putting him in a checkmate sandwich?
it sounds like it might be. So Merrick and Kyle are going to go to the side entrance, and Kyle's going to go through the door downstairs. Merrick's going to go through the window upstairs off the fire escape, while Ron, Caleb, and Stewart go in through the front. Is that what I'm hearing?
That sounds like the
Yeah.
plan.
And of course, Stewart is invisible, so. All right. If that's the plan, then let's make it happen. It is time.
You ready to walk into fire, Ron?
Hey, let's do it.
You open the front door of the club. Ron, Caleb, you walk in side by side.
Your VIPs, they don't even check your IDs. They know you.
Oh yeah. The bouncer at the door knows both of you on sight. Doesn't even flinch. But when you walk in, you are immediately hammered by music. An absolute pulsing drum beat. The guitar screaming. The bass just pounding at your flesh. The band on stage tonight is a guest band. It is not the Asphalt Saints. Perhaps partially because it is a special show, the club is even more crowded than usual. The sign on the door says maximum occupancy 300, and only an idiot would believe that's all there is here. You are looking at a situation where this place probably has at least 25% more than fire marshal approved occupancy.
Damn.
Look, what the fire
Yeah,
marshal doesn't know won't hurt him.
Right. That being said, that's the scene as it unfolds when you enter. The band is playing on the stage currently. You can see Bruce behind the bar. You can see Vince in the sound booth.
James, you mean?
Now.
Because Vince was the one they took, right? Or was it James they took?
James is the one that they took.
Okay.
Now, Ron and Merrick in the alley. You're walking down the alley towards the door, towards the fire escape. Are you both going to go up, or is Kyle going to try to go, guard the door or guard the alley, or are you all sticking together?
Come with me, buddy. And I'm
Okay,
gonna jump
I
up
go
and
with
grab the ladder.
Merrick.
All right. Ordinarily, jumping up to grab the ladder would require a strength plus athletics check. However, you, sir, have 3 dots of potence. You succeed.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna pull myself up and then press the little latch to drop the ladder down to my buddy there.
I would like you to please make instead a dexterity plus stealth roll.
I can do that.
Because releasing the ladder on the fire escape makes noise. Let's see if you can do it without attracting attention from those inside.
Could I try to catch it? Oh, never mind.
Well,
Fuck your fucking skill check. That's 5 successes,
Merrick is able to release the catch and lower the ladder gradually rather than send it crashing down. So he is able to lower the ladder without anyone inside apparently noticing. The window, nobody comes to the window to look out and see what's up, at least.
There's a fucking rock band playing in there.
Yeah, but they're in the office, and it tends to stay a little quieter in there.
No, there's a screamo metal band playing there. And they're popular.
And they're popular. Damn Skippy. All right, so now you are at the window. And the question must be asked,
What do my elf eyes see?
are we ready? Are we going in hot? Or are we going in cool?
Well, that depends. What do my elf eyes see?
Okay.
I mean,
What your
whatever
elf
we're doing,
eyes see.
we're going in cool.
My elf eyes see.
Come on. You're not even the clan that's elves.
Hey, man, I watched The Two Towers last weekend, so it's on my list.
It's on your radar. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, that's fair. Me and a coworker once killed 2 shifts watching the extended editions.
You know, well worth it.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay. So, looking in the window, what you see is James on the love seat with a woman on either side of him. One of them is stroking his hair and looking in his eyes,
So glad you said her.
while the other holds his wrist to her mouth.
That's my fucking ghoul. I burst through the window. Hatchet's fucking out.
But
So
it is.
sorry to interrupt.
All right, sir. You have the initiative.
Okay.
The
Celerity?
Okay, blood point for celerity, check. The window bursts under your efforts.
And as I land, I'm throwing Bernadette right at the chest of the one that's feeding.
Okay.
Woof, 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 woof.
So that is
Okay.
a thrown weapon like that is going to be a dexterity plus athletics roll.
Yep.
Since you do not have the thrown skill.
7 successes.
Damn.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Really?
That's a new
that is an
new
amazing
best roll
roll.
of the night for you,
Yeah,
Frankie.
7 successes on 7 die, Dave.
He was really offended. Let's just say that.
Beating on my fucking ghoul in my office.
Bursts through the door, just fucking ends one of them.
No, he didn't even use the door. He broke the window going in. Jesus Christ.
And just fucking ends one of them.
Yeah. And, okay, so your strength is currently a 4.
Yes, sir.
Damage with the axe makes strength plus 1.
Plus
is
the fire.
5, plus 6 extra successes is 11, plus 3 potence is 14. And we have the Burning Blade ritual active.
Yep.
So it's all aggravated. You gave the Tremere prep time. I don't know what to tell you.
So was that did I hear 14 D10?
Frankie?
Yes, sir.
Please roll 11d10. Add 3 automatic successes.
Holy fuck.
And
Oh my god. What the?
He's already dead.
He was really offended.
I mean, one might even say terminally so. Yemeni
Really
Christmas. Yeah.
I like to think I threw the fucking hatchet through her chest. Like it fucking sticks to the wall behind her.
Well, I mean, actually, it does say Burning Blade. Josh, do me a favor. Well, I'm going to continue moving through this. Double check that ritual and make sure that the Burning Blade ritual, a weapon so empowered, does it actually start fires in combustible materials it comes in contact with?
I'm almost sure it isn't because we've described Merrick as sheathing the hatchets multiple times in his jacket.
That's
but
true.
I'll double check.
That's a fair point. Okay, so Frankie, You have 2 dots of celerity right now, right? Or do you have 3?
Celerity's 2.
Celerity is 2. Okay. Well, sir, with 2 dots in celerity, that means you used your first action to burst through the window.
That's fair.
Your second action was to hurl the hatchet at the woman feeding on James. There is still a valid target in the room, and you do have an action remaining. What would you like to do now?
Throw my other one?
You're a monster. I hate you already.
Only 4 successes this time.
4 successes. Okay.
So that would be 3 less die. Unless she's
So
got a
3
different
less
soak.
She does have a different soak. She actually has an aggravated soak of 3. So that means you are going to roll. Well, you're going to roll 8 dice.
Only 4 successes.
And 4 successes. Okay. The hatchet strikes her a solid blow. It does not actually decapitate her as the first one did, the first target. Instead lodging in her torso. She screams. Her friend did not get the time. Which reminds me, boop. She screams in pain. And she does something really weird.
Oh no. Oh, she's not a.
What's the matter,
You-
Josh? Nervous?
Yes! Tremere! The grudge!
I beat the fuck out of every Tremere I've ever faced. Now, I've only ever faced one. It's a good record.
Motherfucker.
1-0.
You first.
Oh, you
Oh,
poor
maybe.
thing.
Oh
No,
my god.
Frankie, that's
She
not
attempts
Tremere.
to do something really weird, and it doesn't work as she expected it to. She reaches for you, Merrick, as you come charging across the room towards her, and her arms extend toward you. But instead of wrapping you up in her arms, it's like they become tangled with each other, and instead she clubs you with the 2 arms wrapped around each other, which has basically no effect at all. She botched the activation roll for the power. Fucking hell. Okay, so down below, Ron, it is your turn. You are in the front door. You see, like I said, Bruce behind the bar, Vince in the sound booth, and no sign of gunplay, screaming, or anything untoward going on here in the club.
Yeah, obviously not realizing exactly what's going on, Ron is going to start making his way upstairs.
Are you going fast or are you going at a normal pace?
Truth be told, I think he would just be going at a normal pace.
Okay. At a normal pace, moving through the crowd to get there, it will take you a couple of turns to get there.
I did imagine that, given how crowded it is, he's just kind of shoving his way through, moving along, kind of
Yeah.
looking around as he does so, not clocking anything, so just continuing his pace upstairs.
Kyle. Softened her
Mhm.
up
Kyle,
for
it's
you,
your
buddy.
turn.
I know you did. It's not quite my turn
It
yet.
must be love. So, Kyle,
Yes.
you scurry up the ladder. You are waiting on the fire escape as Merrick bursts inside. You are right behind him, going in the window. You watch as his hatchet destroys the first one and then wounds the second one. She does something really funky with her arms. You don't understand what you see there, but she is still alive and in the fight. It is up to you. What are you doing next?
I would like to activate Protean 2 using a
Ooh,
blood
yeah.
point,
Fuck it.
Heck yeah.
Her up.
and I would
Remember,
like
sir,
to.
also you do have celerity.
Yes, that adds 2, correct? Oh, yeah, my celerity,
Your
my
dot of
potence adds
celerity gives
2.
you an extra action.
I don't know if I'll need it. But
You're not that
okay,
strong, and she does apparently have at least a little bit of an aggravated soak, so you might
all
activate it
right,
just to be safe.
I'll. Oh God, the blood. I'll activate it. I'll need to eat like immediately.
Oh, yeah, bud. I am so hungry.
Hey, let's take a quick survey, Kyle. After you
Yes.
spend 2 more blood points on Protean and oh, I see. Yes, thank you.
Oh,
That's good to know. That's good information. Thank you.
Please don't eat
So
my
yeah, you
fucking
are.
bassist.
sorry. You can get another fucking band-aid.
Oh, don't eat James. He's a good boy and he's well trained.
The basis. Don't eat that. You don't know where it's been.
That's true.
Also true.
That's also
Um,
true.
So Kyle, I would like you to make a dexterity plus brawl roll to close and attack with your claws.
Dexterity and brawl.
Yep.
Okay,
Difficulty 6.
that's 7 dice. So
Let's see
there's
how
6
fast you can tear my Tinker Toys apart.
and 1.
3 successes. 4 successes. Okay. With 4 successes, there is no question that you are going to connect. Your damage is your strength plus 1 plus your potence of 1, and your 3 additional successes brings you up to, I believe, 8 total. What's your strength?
Strength
3.
is 3.
Okay, so yeah, your total damage pool, counting potence, is 8 minus her aggravated soak of 4. You may roll 4 dice, sir.
Okay, just 4. Damn it.
Wait, no, excuse me. Her aggravated soak was 3. That's right. Roll 1 more die, sir.
That's
Hell
3
yeah.
successes.
And there's 3 successes. With that plus the 4 from Frankie's attack, she is now incapacitated.
With my
she
other
is
attack,
not.
can I bite her?
With your other attack, you can bite her. She is not dead. She is merely incapacitated.
I'm gonna eat
So
her
go
ass.
ahead and.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, how about we settle for drinking her blood? That would be more appropriate.
Okay.
I mean, this isn't exactly a family show by any stretch of the imagination,
Oh
but
my God! Don't go
Jesus,
there,
JD. You've been
JD.
pulling left turns on us all night, man.
Wow.
Oh, but I make one joke about Merrick's biceps.
it set the tone, Josh. What can I say?
Did anybody see Nick's comment?
No,
Oh, no.
what? Oh God.
Wanna-
Jesus.
Gonna eat her, sir.
All right. So needless to say, I would love to tell you, now that you have disarmed the 2 people that were in the office with James. Well, disarmed, or removed the arms of, or the heads, or whatever. that the combat is actually over, but we're not quite there yet. We still have Caleb's turn to go, and then Stewart's. Caleb, it is your turn. You follow Ron into the club. Stop, listen. As you follow Ron into the club, everything seems to be very normal.
Yay.
I would like you to please make a perception plus empathy roll at difficulty 8.
Yeah, I was actually going to
As you
activate
scan the crowd.
Auspex. I did remember I have it this time. Now let's
Josh's
see
dice.
that
Please
beautiful,
don't be
beautiful
Josh's
bot.
dice. Oh yeah, I said it again.
With 2 successes, Caleb, as you enter the club and begin sweeping your aura perception across the room, you locate 4 additional vampires in the crowd.
It's my
Well,
They are
birthday.
people. They are people you don't know.
Caleb grabs Ron. Ron, we have a very bad situation. Ron, we are very badly outnumbered.
We have 2 more of the coterie with us. We just need to get back together with them. Keep moving.
Ron, there's the 2 in the office, and there's 4 more in here.
Now, the good news, Josh, I'm going to go ahead and have you roll perception plus alertness to be more specific about what these 4 vampires are doing.
That also 8?
Difficulty on this roll is also going to be 8 because it is such a crowded environment.
No successes.
And 2 successes again. You are able to identify all 4 of these people functionally doing the same things. They have selected a member of the crowd and have moved off to the side of the room into booths or shadowed alcoves, and they appear to be feeding.
How do we deal with this without creating a massive masquerade breach?
Do you point these people out to
Well,
Ron
yeah.
and Stewart? Oh, you have to. You can only point them out to Ron because Stewart is invisible. You don't know where he is.
Ron, and also, Nosferatu, dude, because I'm sure you're right behind me, because I kind of just assume if I can't see you, you're right behind me.
Wait
You know,
on your life.
that's a legitimate form of Tremere paranoia. That makes perfect sense.
It is phrased like he's been spending too much time with Merrick, though.
Right? So you are able to point them out. There's one there, one there, one there, one there. Got it. This takes your action, Caleb. I hope you don't mind. Steward, it is your turn. Is Caleb's supposition correct in that you are right behind him?
Oh yeah, I'm following in their wake.
Perfect. Then you are able to identify the 4 people that he is pointing at. There are 4 vampires scattered around the club, feeding on unsuspecting mortals.
Checking the tablet, see if I can, if they're in camera angles, and trying to use the facial recognition software to track them.
Okay.
So, in
That
case
is
we lose
going to-
eyes on them, we have the computers and the cameras trying to assist.
Okay, that is going to be a longer action than a combat turn.
I know.
Okay. So you pull out of the stream of movement of people. Actually, no, you know what? We're gonna do this differently.
Okay.
You are able to
I can hand it off to the team.
them? Huh?
I said I could hand it off to the team.
Well, here's what we're gonna do. I want you to make a perception plus security roll.
I am a specialist in security, and I assume that's
I know
technology.
you are. Yes, yes.
4, 3, and a specialist. What's the difficulty?
The difficulty here is going to be a simple 6.
Oh, you gotta be shitting.
You know, 2 successes is enough. You
All
are
right.
able with this roll, you are able to having already accessed the camera system in the club. You are familiar with the camera angles. What you are looking at here is, are they in position where cameras can currently see them?
Right.
The answer to that question is no. They have all pulled their victims into dark areas away from the field of view of cameras.
Okay.
You know, almost like vampires would who were trying to remain low profile without actually leaving the premises. However, you do have camera feeds that would no doubt have captured them moving through the club.
Right.
You can turn it over along with a brief verbal description to your team so that they can backtrace them and watch for them to try to exit.
And I do
However,
so. Okay.
now that we have identified that there is, in fact, not just a couple of scouts, but in fact, what appears to be an entire Sabbat pack feeding in the Red Note, it is 10:26 p.m. Central Time. We are just a moment or two shy of our 3-hour mark for the night. And we are going to put a pin in this and come back to it in 2 weeks. No game next week for Thanksgiving.
God damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No swearing,
I'm willing
Frankie.
to show up champagne drunk.
You
Just
just
kidding.
got the cleanest freaking kill I've ever
did.
seen in a vampire game. And you're going to complain? You are breaking my heart.
I just
10 successes on a damage roll with aggravated damage against somebody that can't even soak it. That's just silly.
He was angry.
He was. He was
Uh,
very angry.
Very angry.
Just
Very
those
angry.
all better not be fucking ZMC. Zemis, however the fuck you pronounce it. I've heard like 6 ways.
That
You know,
I've heard
everybody says it a
not
different
much.
way.
Zemich, Zimisi.
Excuse me.
So, there's 2 dead ones upstairs in the office. Kyle is currently feeding on one of them. God, and you know,
They grow up so fast.
they do, and I think the thing that I love is that the one is which one he picked to feed from.
Yeah,
It just does my heart. It just does my heart good. Kyle, Eric, buddy, friend,
Don't tell me
I
shit like
just
this.
want you to say, I love you, man. And what happens next, you might love and you might not. We'll see.
No, don't
How
fucking
do you
can't
feel?
tell me shit like this.
I know,
Be
especially
above
since we
board.
gotta wait
Tell
2
the whole
weeks.
group. Tell everybody. Right now. I don't care.
Hey, thanks for everybody
No,
who came out. Shout out to Table of Horrors for the raid tonight. That was cool.
Woo, thanks,
Thanks,
guys.
thanks to those.
awesome.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys. We're gonna move to experience, so we're gonna hop off of here, and we will see you again 2 weeks because Thanksgiving's next week, like JD said. So everybody say goodnight.